Hey, what's going on, man? Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Guten Tag, wie geht's there? We've got Kill 16 of the B11th clan in the Cromwell. This is a tier 8 game on Lakeville. You see right here off the bat, he's making a beeline for the mid. Right down the ice road. Trying to get those early spots in. There's one. There's another one. He does have binocs on. He does have, what's the name I'm looking for? Camo net. See, Kill had sent in 2 Master Badge Ace Tanker videos in the Cromwell. This one is in obviously a tier 8 game, and it's a better statistics wise one than the other one. So I decided to put this one up rather than the first one that he had sent in. Let's see how it turns out, shall we? T28 spotted, M6 spotted. Nice to see some spots going on. I am a horrible spotter. Horrible. Absolutely garbage. I don't have the patience for it. Ferdinand spotted. I mean, Jesus, dude, he's spotting everybody. There he's taking a shot. This is about 374 meters.
Penetration.
There's one going in. There should be another. Oh, I hit him in the tracks there.
We've damaged them. Enemy is hit.
Side shots in the Ferdinand. You gotta love that. Let's see, what kind of gun is this? Let me pause it for a second, because whenever he moves around, it changes that. 75mm, 135 damage, 145 pen. He does have 8 gold rounds for it, and that's it. Up to 0, you can see most of the tanks going into the city, to be expected. A couple of tanks over. Wow, why do we have so many tanks in the valley to the west? We got a T-34 over there. We've got, granted, the M6, you know, that's to be expected. IS-6 over there. See, the M6 is to be expected because it's a tier 6 tank, tier 6 heavy, so you should play a heavy like where there's a T-28. He's probably gonna bounce off this thing, if anything. If he could even get a shot on him. So it looks like that T-28's snuck in right into like a defilade, just the top of that tank showing. But you want to play when you have even if you have a heavy tank. Oh, you got one in there. Even when you have a heavy tank, if it's bottom tier, you might as well just play it like a medium. Play like a medium or a light tank, because it's essentially what it is. So it's nice to see Kill, Heal. I'm just gonna call him Kill because this is screwing me up. Nice to see Kill just sitting in these bushes, using these to his advantage, using the binocs and the camo net to his advantage. Granted, the 15-meter line of sight isn't going to make any difference being in that bush since he's shooting, but
We didn't penetrate their armor.
it is what it is.
Great shot.
If you're unfamiliar with it, what that means is that you have to be 15 meters behind a bush, because I guess you could say, think of it like the flame or the smoke or whatever from the barrel from when you shoot projects 15 meters. So when you're shooting through the bush like he is here, you can get spotted because the 50 meters is obviously past the bush. Kill doing a little bit of mental games with that T-28. And for the most part, it's kind of going back and forth, but it looks like it looks like, judging by the way that this is looking over here, that it looks like we're gonna start to take the lead here, kind of handily. Although we are hanging 7-6, so if these guys can start flanking this Ferd, I know that Ferd is in there way too deep. Yeah, he's gone. M6 is gonna get run over pretty quickly and easily. Yeah, there he is. Now we're gonna pull away. That Ferd was, you know, you don't want to be doing city fighting with that Ferd. Slow. It's fixed turreted.
Enemy armor hit.
Oh, lit him on fire too.
Bonfire night. Penetration.
Guy was quick with the fire extinguisher. Kill's communicating here. You see him calling for help. He sees the way that this is going to turn out with that IS-7 or IS-6 on such low health, getting killed by that Type 59, and was calling for the help immediately. Now this is a good position. This is a really nice position here. You get nice side shots on that, was it Type 59? Get some nice side shots onto it, and he's going to wait for it to come fully into the open before he shoots at it. Makes no sense for that thing to just, for that Type 59 to just peek around that rock and then start shooting at it, because he can get right behind the rock, get right by the cover again. He's got this defilade. The earth is kind of hiding him here, like a little bit of the mountains hiding him. It's a nice spot. It's a good spot to be sitting. And it looks like they actually, because I haven't been paying too much attention to what was happening out on the eastern flank, it looks like the enemy team is starting to come back. Tied it up 11-11. Don't worry about him, Kill. You're doing the right thing. You saw that was going to be a weakness over here. They got the freaking Borsig Waffenträger over here. They had that Type 59 over here. You're doing the right thing.
Enemy is hit.
And sitting in that spot was the right thing too, because you could tell after sitting there for just enough time.
Target acquired.
Oh, I'm surprised he got that shot in on him.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged
Keep
them.
ahead of him. You got him. You got him. There you go. Good. It's a fine balance when you got two tanks like that. It's a fine balance between turning that track and going forward. Because when you turn the track, you obviously slow down. So you can tell that this guy's played with this thing enough to understand. There we go. This is it right here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Good job.
Vehicle destroyed.
He's played this enough to understand just how fast it goes with the turning speed and everything, that he's capable enough to accurately judge when he needs to go forward, when he needs to turn and everything by the other opponent's turret traverse too, which is a pretty difficult thing to do, to be able to account for all of those things at one time while not thinking, you know, because he's not sitting there thinking, okay, now I got to go forward, now I got to turn, now I got to go forward. He's just reacting. So you can tell that this guy's played this tank an awful lot, and you're going to see that even more so when we take a look at the stats in just 1 second. Master Badge Ace Tanker, like I said, I kind of spoiled it during the video saying that he was going to get one, but he earned it. He definitely earned it. 29,900, basically 30,000 credits earned, 2,120 experience earned. Now, if you look at that medal on the far right, that is the oh geez, LEHVA, like umlaut, SLAI, Larry's medal. I'm calling it Larry. It's Larry's medal, awarded to players and medium tanks who destroy 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers. The enemy vehicles must be at least 2 tiers higher, unavailable in Clan Wars. Reno Larry was a finished tank ace who destroyed 7 tanks and tank destroyers. Yeah, well, tier 6 game, a tier 8, or tier 6 tank in a tier 8 game. You can see there the tanks that he destroyed: Indian Panzer, M44, and the Waffenträger. did most damage on his team. This is a tier 6 medium tank Cromwell. Something that can only shoot tanks from the sides, right? Doing the most damage in a tier 8 game. It's unfreaking believable. 2,263, and it's like 100 damage per shot too. Think about that too. 2,263 damage dealt, 3 tanks destroyed. Next closest guy was the KV-85 there with 1,994. Type 59, top tier tank, 1,400. Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, top tier tank, top tier tank destroyer, 1,300. IS-3, 1,200. That just goes to show you how good Kill did. Opposing team, their Waffenträger, 3,100, basically. Their Type 59, 2,500. So he was just a little bit below that Type 59, which, by all rights, he should have just been spotting, right? He should have been able to get spot, maybe a couple shots in for 150 damage here and there. But to do 2,263 and be top tier, and still they ended up winning, that's just incredible. 33 shots fired, 22 direct hits, 17 pens. That's also crazy that he was able to maneuver and manipulate his tank to be able to get side shots and almost all that stuff. Granted, the Waffenträger is relatively light armored, or it is just straight up light armored, but he still has some shots in T-28. He has some shots on some of those tanks in the city, like the Indian Panzer, a couple other ones. 1 hit received, 1 pen. Not a surprise there. He took it from that Waffenträger. That's gonna pen almost every time. Auto repair the vehicle, 4,414 credits, 3,300 for the ammunition, which is not bad considering he fired 33 shots, and he didn't use any premium, I don't believe either. For a total of 22,236 credits earned. Very, very good game. Nice to see you flying around. I'm looking forward to getting this Cromwell. This thing's just, these guys like Kill, and I've seen some other players using these British mediums. They're just flying around with them, going from one spot to the other, getting a few shots in, going somewhere else, getting another couple shots in, blah, 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 blah. A lot of fun. Looks like it's a really fun tank, and Kill definitely knows how to use it very well, considering he's got at least the 2 Mastery Badge Ace tankers that he sent me, if not a whole bunch more too. So please like the video, leave comments down below. Maybe you've got some good Cromwell gameplay or tips or whatever, and you want to send that in to me, you can go ahead and do that as well. Upload it to WoTreplays.com. Send me the link to it at dommy024@gmail.com. Give me a couple sentences about what you think is particularly good in the replay or not. Or if you don't have a Cromwell one, but you have any other kind of replay you want to send in, go ahead and do that. It doesn't all have to be good replays. It doesn't have to all be Mastery Badge replays. Maybe it's a bad one and you want to know what you think, what you want to know from my perspective, what you could do better. Or maybe you just had some cool shots or whatever, and something funny happened. You can go ahead and send those ones in too. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. And possibly put up a channel. Can't make any guarantees, especially I'm getting a ton of these things now. A lot more sub replays, but I'm trying to post almost everything that I get because you guys are giving me a lot of really, really good replays. Like I was just mentioning, Kill had 2 Mastery Badge ones that he sent in. I picked this one over the other one since he said it was a top or a tier 8 game. And finally, if you're interested, you can also donate to the channel. All the money goes to supporting the channel and my Twitch channel. Namely, right now, it goes towards saving up for a new computer. This thing's going on 2.5 years old, running out of space and all that kind of jazz. So I'm saving up for that. Also goes to pay my bills. And you can, if you are interested in doing that, you can click the exclamation point on the screen on the video, or you can look down the description below. And I believe that's everything I wanted to cover. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks again, Kill, for sending this in. I really do appreciate it. And have a great day. Take care. Bye.